Hello aspirants, welcome to Srimata IAS and KS Academy, Vijaypur. Today we have come up with a new topic. We will discuss about a kingdom in medieval Indian history. Okay, we will discuss about Bahamani kingdom mainly and we will discuss their relationship with Vijayanagara kingdom. In detail, we will discuss about Bahamani kingdom and in upcoming classes we will discuss about Vijayanagara kingdom. So, Bahamani kingdom started in 1347, you all know, and at the same time Vijayanagara kingdom was also started. It started in 1336, as you can see here. Next, this is the map of Bahamani kingdom and Vijayanagara kingdom. This is a map of Bahamani kingdom and Vijayanagara kingdom. Hampi was the capital of Vijayanagara kingdom and Gulbarga was the capital of Bahamani kingdom. So initially Gulbarga was the capital of Bahamani kingdom. Later, during Ahmad Shah I, the capital was shifted from Gulbarga to Bidar. We will discuss in during the rule of Ahmad Shah why they have shifted the capital and all those things we will discuss in this class. We will discuss about Bahamani kingdom in detail now. Bahamani kingdom was founded by Hasan Gangu. Hasan Gangu, or his name was Alauddin Bahman Shah. The name Hasan Gangu is derived from two words. So there is a story behind this. So basically Hasan was an Afghan by birth and he was under the service of a Brahmin. Gangu was a Brahmin, so he was under his service. So from here his name came as to be Hasan Gangu. This is one version of a history. And there is other version is he assumed the title of Bahaman. There was a Persian king called Bahaman, so he assumed his title as Bahaman. So from there we got the name Bahamani kingdom, or from this Brahmin. So from this Brahmin we got this name Bahamani kingdom. He was also earlier governor of Deccan during the Tughlaq dynasty. So we had a Tughlaq dynasty in Delhi Sultanate. During that time he was governor. Next, this Bahamani kingdom and Vijayanagara kingdom were continuously involved in conflicts. So why was this conflict? We will know which are the conflict points. Conflict points means why did they fight, for what reasons? So mainly for land. What land? These three are lands. One is Tungabhadra Doab. Tungabhadra Doab meaning, basically Doab meaning it is a land between two rivers. Doab is land between two rivers. Land between two rivers. So Tungabhadra Doab, or you can also call it as Krishna Doab. So this Doab was between Tungabhadra and Krishna river. So today this region is in Raichur district. In next slide we will see the map. And next conflict parameter was Krishna Godavari Delta. There were ports. So this lies on the eastern coast. So ports are also important. Why? Because ports are important for the trade purpose. So without ports one cannot trade. So that was the one conflict point. And last one was Marathwada region. Marathwada region and Konkan coast. Konkan coast is on the western coast. And there was also land was fertile, and there were ports like Goa, and there is one more port called Dabon. So these were the ports on the western coast. So again these ports acted as important trade centers for import of horses from Iraq and Iran. So horses were very important to win a battle. Next. Here you can see the Raichur Doab or Tungabhadra Doab. So for this region, Vijayanagara and Bahamani kingdom continuously fought over many years. This shaded line is Doab region. So today's Raichur is here. This is Vijayanagara and Gulbarga is here. So both fighted for this land. Why? There were many reasons. One was this was a fertile land. So land around rivers will be fertile, and also there was good supply of water, and that water can be irrigated to different fields. Hence, they were continuously fighting for this region. Initially, first after Muhammad Gawan, not Muhammad Gawan. After Hassan Gangu, next there was a ruler in Vijayanagara kingdom. His name was Muhammad Shah. So during this Muhammad Shah, in 1367, Bukkaraya, one of Vijayanagara, he sacked this Mudgal fort in Tungabhadra Doab. Here you can see Mudgal. So this fort was captured by Muhammad Shah. This fort was captured by Muhammad Shah, not Muhammad Shah, I'm sorry. This fort was captured by Bukkaraya, one of Vijayanagara. This fort was captured by Bukkaraya of Vijayanagara. As a revenge, Muhammad Shah crossed the Tungabhadra river for the first time. So this was the first time Muhammad Shah crossed the Tungabhadra river. So you can say that the conflict began from this period. Whose period? Muhammad Shah one's period. So they fought a battle which yielded no result. So also there were few courts after this battle. Both have agreed on few courts. So we will see what were the outcomes of this battle. This was the first battle wherein both sides used artillery. Artillery meaning they were like cannons, or you can say missiles, today's missiles. So this was the first time both used artillery. In Kannada you can call it as topu. Next, since there was no result, both of them agreed to restore old position on the Doab region. Doab region, which region? Raichur region. So both have agreed to remain on their own position. Next, both have agreed that during wars we will not kill innocent people. Since both were neighbors, so they made an agreement. It was like an agreement that we will not kill innocent people and we will treat good to whoever were unarmed and helpless people. So they agreed on these points. So these points are like today's Geneva Convention. We all know that we should give basic human rights to war prisoners. That is Geneva Convention. So it was like that. Next, after Muhammad Shah won, next ruler comes Firoz Shah Bahamani. Firoz Shah Bahamani. He rules from 1397 to 1422. So during this period, he defeats Devaraya, one of Vijayanagara, and he marries his daughter. So after marriage, he receives Bankapur as a dowry. Bankapur as a dowry. But since marriage has happened, there is no guarantee of peace. So because there were also other regions for which conflict was there between Vijayanagara and Bahamani. So after marriage also again they fought with each other. So second time Firoz Shah was defeated by Devaraya. Firoz Shah was defeated by Devaraya. And after this he had to abdicate his throne. Abdicate meaning leaving the throne on his own wish. So that is abdicate. So after his abdication, his brother Ahmad Shah took the charge and he ruled. So there were also few of the achievements of this Firoz Shah Bahamani. What were the achievements? We will see. One was he inducted many Hindus into his administration. He inducted many Hindus into his administration. So this was a major milestone during his period. And next was he established an astronomical observatory. Astronomical observatory meaning this was a place where we can watch celestial objects like stars and other planets. So astronomical observatory in Daulatabad. Where is Daulatabad? Daulatabad is near today's Aurangabad. Next, ports of Chaul and Dabhol. Ports of Chaul and Dabhol. As I have already told you, these are the ports on western coast. So here by these ports, he attracted many trading ships which were sailing in the Red Sea and Persian Gulf. From there, he imported horses and other luxury goods. So these were the major achievements of Firoz Shah Bahmani. Next, he also extended his kingdom by defeating Berar king. So he extended his kingdom by defeating Berar king. So there was a place called Berar, which is in today's Maharashtra. There was a king called Gond Raja Narsingh Rai. Gond Raja Narsingh Rai. He defeated this Berar king, Gond Raja Narsingh Rai. Next, as I have already told you, during Ahmad Shah's period, which is from 1422 to 1436, he shifted capital from Gulbarga to Bidar. So there were few reasons. One reason was Ahmad Shah defeated Warangal kings. He defeated Warangal kings, and thereby he was expanding his territory on the eastern side. So eastern side, since he was expanding his territory on the eastern side, so he wanted to have more control on the eastern regions. So if Gulbarga is here, then Bidar is towards east of Gulbarga. Hence, he shifted his capital from Gulbarga to Bidar. And some historians also cite other reasons. Other reasons were, since below was the Vijayanagara kingdom, so he wanted to move further from the Vijayanagara kingdom. So these were the reasons for shifting of capital from Gulbarga to Bidar. This was the main contribution of Ahmad Shah. Next comes Muhammad Shah. Muhammad Shah ruled from 1463 to 1482 AD. In 1463, after Muhammad Shah became Sultan, so he was very young. His age was barely 9. Hence, his prime minister took charge. His prime minister name was Muhammad Gawan. So, Muhammad Gawan was an able leader and he was very powerful. We will see what were the feats of Muhammad Gawan. So, one was Muhammad Gawan was very powerful, and hence he was given as a title Malik ul Tujar. He was given this title. And next, he guided many successful war campaigns. One was against Vijayanagara, and next Odisha, and he also reached up till Kanchi. So Kanchi was also under Vijayanagara Empire. So he reached till Kanchi. And next, he overran the west coast. Overran meaning he captured those ports of Dabhol and Goa. So after capturing those ports, he expanded his maritime trade. Maritime trade meaning trade by the sea route with Iran and Iraq. As I have already told you, mainly from Iran and Iraq, we have imported horses and other luxury goods. During his administration only, he divided provinces into tarafs. Tarafs meaning, basically, taraf is an Hindi word. Taraf meaning side. You can say side. So he divided his kingdom into 8 tarafs. So tarafs are nothing but provinces. They are like today's states. So under each taraf there was a tarafdar who ruled that taraf. And next, in every province there was a tract of land which was there for the king's expense. So if each provinces were given to other people, then king needed some sort of expense to make his daily essentials, whatever the king wanted revenue. So king needed some revenue. So the source of revenue was this Khalisa. Khalisa was a tract of land which was there in every provinces. Every provinces or some important provinces. So mainly revenue for the king was from this Khalisa land. Next, Muhammad Gawan also built a famous madrasa in Bidar. So this madrasa was borrowed from Persian style. And after that, Muhammad Gawan was an able leader. But the problem was, Muhammad Gawan was from the Afghan region and he was newcomer. Muhammad Gawan was newcomer. So there were also other old native people were there in the Deccan region. So here you can see, this is a Persian borrowed style madrasa at Bidar. So what happened is, this Muhammad Gawan was newcomer. So he was a newcomer. What happened is, there were also other old nobles in the Deccan region. So the newcomers were usually called Afakis or Garibs. Since Muhammad Gawan's achievements were rising very fastly, the old nobles got jealous. So they poisoned the Sultan. That Muhammad Gawan's story. They poisoned king's mind. So we say today, Visha Tumbodu, Bereyor Teleli. So that way, these old nobles poisoned the king's mind. Hence, Muhammad Gawan was prosecuted, or he was killed in 1482. Muhammad Gawan was killed in 1482. Why? You know the reason. There was a conflict between Deccanese and Afakis. Afakis andre yaru? They were the newcomers who came. After this, there were no any major kings. After Muhammad Gawan, Bahamani kingdom was mainly into decline phase. So before Muhammad Shah Gawan, we had missed one king's description. So before Muhammad Shah Gawan, we have also king called Ahmad Shah Wali. Ahmad Shah Wali. Sorry, I have missed this king's name. Ahmad Shah Wali. So when does he comes? He comes before Muhammad Shah III. He comes before Muhammad Shah III. I had missed this Ahmad Shah Wali. Please take down Ahmad Shah Wali. So he was there from 1422 to 1436. So he had this Wali in his name. So basically Wali meaning saint. Wali meaning saint. So since he had an association with Sufi saint Gesu Daras. Sufi saint Gesu Daras. So today we have this dargah in Gulbarga, which is Khaja Bande Nawaz. There is a dargah in Gulbarga dedicated to this Sufi saint Gesu Daras. So I'm sorry, I have missed this Ahmad Shah Wali. You can note down this. There is a dargah in Gulbarga called Khaja Bande Nawaz. So why Wali? Since his association was with this Sufi saint Gesu Daras, hence he added Wali to his name. Next, we had discussed about Muhammad Gawan. Muhammad Gawan. So this is a madrasa in Bidar. It adopted Persian style. So after Muhammad Gawan, the Bahamani kingdoms went into decline. There were not many strong rulers. There was mainly weak rulers were there. So Krishna Devaraya of Vijayanagara defeated the remaining whatever Bahamani power was there. He defeated remaining Bahamani kings. After 1518, this Bahamani kingdom broke up into 5 states. So 5 states you can see here in the map. One was Adil Shah of Bijapur, and next was Nizam Shahi of Ahmednagar, Imad Shahi of Barar, Qutub Shahi of Golconda, and Barid Shahi of Bidar. So these are the capital of all the kingdoms. Here you can see in the map. So these kingdoms got broke up from the Deccanese Sultanates. Later, Aurangzeb of Mughal Empire slowly annexed all these kingdoms into Mughal Empire during his reign. So this was about Bahamani kingdom. In the upcoming classes, we will discuss about Vijayanagara kingdom in detail. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So in the upcoming days, we are launching an online course based on subscription. So this subscription will be very minimal. We will launch online courses by an app. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel for these free videos. Thank you.